night where brave souls dare. The jester plots with flair to spare. Hand in hand we venture through twists and turns. In the saga where fire fiercely burns.
Rise, bold adventures, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold. Through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race.
It's a attack of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip. In our epic quest, let your spirits rip.
This is the call to all who dream. When myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you. Embrace the adventure and witness the new. Rise, bold adventurers, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold. Through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race.
It's a time of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip. In our epic quest, let your spirits rip.
This is the call to all who dream. When myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you. Embrace the adventure and witness the new.
We also got the wagon, and then we also
we did get a wagon.
We ended up burning down that village too.
Oh, hi guys.
We did.
So we are live, and I don't know. I take it you guys couldn't hear that music.
No.
Nope.
That's unfortunate. But yes, we do have a theme song now. Deal with it. I do apologize that you guys can't hear it. I don't know how to fix that. But yes, as per the dawn of time, we have our mystical magical D4, and we'll get to figure out who gets it. Who got it last time?
Kolya?
Colette always gets it.
No, I think it was Miku last time.
I think so, actually, too. Yeah.
Colette's a good guess, though. He does seem to get all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll roll a D4. Top, bottom, Cliff, Colette, Miku, and Tim.
Ah.
So we have Colette.
All right. Appropriate. All right. So starting out, we started out in the metallic capital. Picked up a commission for dealing with an undead infestation in a town nearby. Did some traveling to that town. Heard about the murder of a emerald dragon near the sky portal, or the portal where the Arakocras seem to come through. And the council also has a pirate problem. The dragons really didn't seem interested in us pursuing an investigation. They were more so interested in us dealing with the undead problem or the pirate problem. And then Tim wanted to go find a smithy so he could commission a comb. Then we made our way to the village. Cliff went in hot, and then realized that the undead were living alongside the living, and was confused by that, and then proceeded to ask a whole bunch of questions, where we were introduced to the leader, Kara.
Hubba.
who explained to us that these undead were relatives or loved ones of those that are still living, and those that are living were unwilling to part with the undead at that time, so she helped bring them back. Cliff, despite hating undead, fell in love with Kara immediately. Um, while we were there, deciding not to kill the undead, a group of paladins arrived at the village, and we tried to talk them down. We tried to convince them that Colette was the undead that they were looking for. They didn't buy it, and after trying to push Cliff out of the way, it came to blows, and Kara showed us all what a necromancer is actually capable of, and turned the paladins into useless, bumbling fools. And then the party just put a whooping on them, and then escorted the party or the village out of the village, encouraged them to go find somewhere else to settle down, and then burnt the village down to the ground behind them to help cover their tracks. Specifically, Colette burnt the village down behind them to help cover their tracks.
Yep.
I think that's about all there is.
No, that was pretty good. One, it's Kara. Rude.
Sorry, that's my sister's name. I wrote it down, so I pronounce it the way my sister pronounces her name.
With 2 R's?
Oh, I wrote it down with 1 R.
Ah,
All right, I'll fix it in my notes.
No worries. Who knows when you'll see her again?
Not soon enough for Cliff.
Apparently, Jesus. And the other thing, I think you guys were heading down towards a portal after this?
Yeah, the sky portal.
I think we're about to take a long rest. I think we're going to camp for the night, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put you guys on the screen you were on last. Just to, obviously, you can't camp in town for obvious reasons.
Even if we could, it would be a terrible idea.
Yes, very much so. More so now because there's you'd be well heated. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Take a quick look-see at my notes at where we're at here. But yeah, you heard some rumors about an emerald dragon being downed near Miku's portal gate. And you guys decided you were going to go down and check it out. But first, Cliff wanted to kill some undead, and unfortunately, he decided to fall in love with the undead woman. Quite the confliction there, I can imagine.
Love is love.
Now listen, I get it. The necromancer was hot. That's how we all make mistakes. Yeah. Where was I? I'll say that you guys have gone for, I believe it was going to be a couple more days south to get to this place. And this is what you guys see. You're not actively on the screen, mind you.
Is it a couple days south?
Yes.
See, so I'm talking about the note taking.
And Miku, you would remember that your portal is at the top of that mountain.
It's way up there. I imagine this is gonna be harder for you free. Yeah. we gotta work together, so I think I'll just walk.
Well, we gotta go up there.
Yep.
Why don't you just fly up there, do your investigating, and come back and tell us?
That's taking what already sounds like a risky job and making it incredibly risky. Remember, whoever attacked murdered a dragon, a creature a lot more powerful than us. And I guess I do have the option of just flying away if that happens. You know what? Yeah, maybe your plan is the best plan. What do you think, Tim? Colette?
You can take Tim with you. I'd be okay with that.
He is the lightest.
Yeah.
It is the chosen one. We should probably do what they say.
She, by the way, nothing wrong with the singular they, but I am a she. All right, can Miku just carry Tim all the way up this mountain?
So right now, you are carrying 206, almost 264 pounds on you. On top of that, I don't know how much Tim weighs by himself, but he is currently carrying 120.4. He is currently over encumbered. I have to assume that you are probably 140 pounds at least.
I think I was supposed to lose a ration because we were bedding down, right?
Yes.
So I think, yeah, that's why I didn't do it, because that was going to bring it down.
Yeah, I think we did a long rest at the end of the session last time. But still, 100. I mean, that 0.4 pounds isn't going to really make a huge difference to Miku. But the 120 pounds plus 140, 260 pounds ish.
Why are you so heavy?
On top of her already carrying 270, that's 520 pounds.
If you guys are just doing recon, maybe you guys should just leave some of your heavy shit in the wagon.
I need everything.
No, you don't.
Yeah, Tim. It's fine if you don't want to go up there for any reason, but if you want to go up there, both of us are gonna have to leave our equipment behind.
If you're scared, just say it.
I don't like.
Don't hide behind your knickknacks.
They're not knickknacks. They're necessary for us to survive.
Your necessary knickknacks.
What specific knickknacks are that important? We can prioritize. Like,
I think it's easier to ask which ones aren't. They're all.
It's this one that's not necessary. And he points to Tim.
So I will say that you guys, should have described the storm you see in the background. That is actually there. So the wind speeds have also picked up. So if you're carrying Tim, there will also be checks involved. And I feel like a bird person would know wind currents.
Yeah, tonight would not be a good time to fly if we're going to go for this route. The winds are crazy.
Well, I think we should get to the base of the mountain first.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Get that far.
And just to reiterate, you guys are technically not on the screen right here. I just making sure you have token vision.
Where are we in the scene?
I mean, you're just as far away, but those trees are probably 40 foot tall, so.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know.
That's where I thought that's how far away we were. I didn't think we were high. I didn't think we were gliding.
No. You guys are also much smaller compared to these trees. The average person, what, 6 foot ish?
You're such a heightist.
Listen, I'm 5'8" IRL, so I just, try growing.
Yeah. Should we trek on?
Check what?
Might as well.
Trek on.
I agree.
Okay.
10-4, good buddy.
All right, and you guys are just going to the base of the mountain?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You arrive to the base of the mountain. Miku, you would know there are trails that lead down. They need supplies that go up to the top. Obvious reasons. There's a guy up there, right? At least one. So I feel like you'd probably lead them over that direction.
Okay.
Obviously, you can fly, so trails aren't required. But, you know, your non-winged friends.
Well, I was gonna, Koya, do you think that you would want to look for maybe a cave while they're up there flying? We
Just
won't
for
go- we won't
shelter?
go-
For,
Yeah, shelter, kinda.
I will say that this doesn't look like the purplish, pinkish hue that you've come to know with natural
Right, but
disasters.
who wants to be in the middle of a storm?
I don't know how Earth Genasi are when it comes to the weather.
Oh, as an Earth Genasi, seeing a mountain feels like home.
and I'm, spend my entire lives in caves, so, I'm pretty good with finding a cave.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big mountain, so if you guys want to, I'll have one of you roll at advantage for investigation.
I will do that.
Yeah, for sure. You probably got a high intelligence.
Ugh.
for sure.
I forget what the button to do it with advantages.
I mean, 24 is all right.
24.
Yeah, it's Alt for advantage.
Oh,
Double
yeah,
A's.
I never would have
Yep.
gotten to alt.
Yeah, Control is for disadvantage.
Okay.
But I remember Alt for advantage because they both start with A's.
That's a good way to remember it.
I'm a simple man. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to find
Oops,
a little,
sorry.
maybe not a cave, but definitely a nice overhang.
Not
Probably-
too far off the trail.
No. Probably a quarter mile away from the trail.
Is it dry underneath?
As dry as a cave would be. Still a little damp, but not like puddles of water.
All right. Well, I think this is a good place to wait for him.
Yeah, well, did we ever figure out if Tim's going to put his stuff down long enough to go?
No.
Or,
I think that was a mute call. But Jesus,
yeah,
mute point.
it's a moot point. Yeah.
Moot point. Yeah.
Sorry, I was busy looking at my book and writing down information. What are we doing? I haven't.
You are looking in your book and writing down information. The adults are having a conversation. Miku,
So when are you gonna talk?
Miku, would you like to do reconnaissance, or would you rather we all drag our tiny little legs up this mountain?
Someone who doesn't regularly climb, I cannot. I don't know much about how long it takes to climb. How long would it take for all of us to collectively climb? I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time. If it's more than a day, I think that.
No, I mean, you guys are not out of shape. I'd say it takes you half a day to get up to the top. Depends if you're dragging that cart or not.
I mean,
Well, we can leave the cart here in this underpass.
Obviously, going up a steep mountain, path with a cart is going to take, longer.
And somebody carrying
is it a-
too much shit needs to put their shit in the cart.
Is it a sheer climb or just like a steep incline?
It's steep, so you're not
Oh.
climbing sheer cliffs here. There
Okay.
is a path here that a cart could get up, but
If we were, I would just pull up my Skyrim horse.
I was
Yes.
saving this because, it does take a little time. But can you give me 10 minutes?
Sure.
Sure.
And I will ritually cast Tender's floating disc.
okay. Go ahead and link that in the chat for me. Thank you. I remember this thing.
Yeah.
500 pounds. That's right.
Tim never leaves his shit behind.
Meanwhile, it's like Miku's like, I could fly this, so I'm gonna ride on this thing too. Just perches at the edge with her axe.
I need my 37 daggers.
Do you have 37 daggers?
Not yet.
Yeah, you are able to make this. It's not even concentration, is it? Holy shit. Yeah. You're able to make this disc, and if you want to put 500 pounds worth of shit on it, you may.
Does only last for an hour though.
So I have to refresh it every hour.
So are you all heading up, or is just Tim and Miku, or how's it
Well,
working?
Miku, are you comfortable with going just you and Tim, or what?
Well, if they're gonna walk, might as well be all of us.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if they're just gonna fucking walk, then we just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the winds were good enough to fly, I would just take Tim with me, but they aren't. It's not safe to fly even for me.
If you're scared, you can just say it.
Why are you trying to provoke us today?
I'm not. I'm just trying to get us to be open and vulnerable.
He's trying to split the party.
Oh,
He wants some alone time to think about the necromancer.
But you kind of look like her.
rocky hand, soft touch.
I'm gonna go ahead, walk it. I don't know.
Was he coming on you?
I'm not sure what's going on. I'm confused.
That's not surprising.
Cliff's got such a boulder right now.
Oh God!
The boulder.
And Miku, it's stepdaddy. You don't have to use my biblical name.
What did I say?
Oh God. But
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's get walking.
Do the roots match the turf? Sorry.
And yes, I am.
Tim,
I'm not-
walk, you son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
For the record, I'm not so much scared as I don't feel like taking unnecessary risks, especially when it's not just my life in my claws at this point.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure Tim counts as a wife.
Yeah, I would say the winds are about 30 knots, gusting to 40. Especially around the mountain itself.
Was this storm here when you came out of the portal?
It wasn't, right?
It was not.
No, this is regular weather. It's not anything to do with Kazakhs inherently.
All right, well.
Okay. If you guys are all heading up the mountain, the boulder.
The boulder is satisfied.
So, with the, I don't know if you guys ever hiked a mountain or whatnot, but
I have not.
yeah, it's, I did it in Alaska, and I'll tell you right now, if the winds are high, those, little valleys that the trails are usually on tend to be a little bit windier. Think, wind tunnel without the whole hand scene.
Oh, like in Pennsylvania with the mountains and shit.
Oh God, don't rip on my home state.
Every time I go, it's windy as shit.
Yeah, well, you got the lake there. That happens. But yeah, can I get everybody to give me an acrobatics check? It's windy, it's rocky. You know, you could lose footing, that kind of thing.
Like that.
Can I do athletics instead?
This one,
Can I guidance myself?
You can technically guidance yourself. I would say no, Miku, only because this isn't a feat of strength. This is you trying to keep your balance.
As I
Fair
noticed, like that we're having issue climbing or that there's resistance. I would like to have offered everyone to tie a rope to each other.
Sure, yeah.
It's a 4. It's not a natural 1 anymore.
And remember, a nat 1 doesn't mean anything on a check.
Skill
If you
check.
roll high enough, it's raw numbers there.
And then
Well, that's 6 then. No, 5.
why isn't it
Let's-
popping?
So we got Cliff, Colette, Tim. So Miku and Colette, you guys, you're. It's not easy going, but you are definitely pushing through it. But unfortunately, you have Cliff and Tim, who every couple of steps, it's like one step forward, 2 steps back, and you guys are really you're really muscling them through it. The rope is helping because they're not sliding back 10, 15 feet down this steep trail. So it takes you a little bit longer. It takes you probably a couple hours longer than it normally would. But other than that, you guys do make it up. Also, can I get... Let's see here. If you were a spellcaster, go ahead and give me an Arcana or a Nature check.
Sure, bud. Arcana or nature?
Yes.
I wouldn't get the D4 because I'm not using my tool, I'm guessing. So
Okay, that's fine.
be -2 to that total. So I got a 10.
Am I still guidance?
I mean, do you want to give yourself guidance?
No, I'll give myself guidance.
I don't care. All right.
I really should start spamming that fucking spell.
I always use the rule, would I know that it's happening in advance? And if I would know to guidance myself. If it's a surprise, I wouldn't know to guidance myself.
True.
Oh, that's right. With the new rest, do you mind if I adjust one of my spells before we get into anything?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to change them out on a long rest, right?
Correct.
Yeah, as long as you let me know and it's not like in the middle of a battle, I don't
Yeah.
tend to mind. All right, as far as you go, so let's see, we got a 16, a 17. Tim, you feel something's a bit off, but you're not quite sure what. Cliff, you did an Arcana check? Okay. And Colette did an Arcana check. You guys got about the same thing, so you get pretty much the same answer. This storm does feel a bit magical. It doesn't feel like something that nature made. There's definitely some form of magical influence to it.
Do we get this somewhat of the same vibe from the purple storm? Like maybe it's adjacent to it, but not quite what that storm was?
No, that storm seemed like with your religion check from before, you knew that like there was like almost evil intent from that storm.
Right.
This doesn't have that. This seems more manipulated than having a mind of its own.
Okay.
There's definitely some rain. There's lightning flashing. Yeah.
You think something's up there making this storm, Colette?
It doesn't feel like many other storms we've been in.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like that purple storm, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it also doesn't feel natural.
No, it doesn't. They definitely don't feel that way.
It's something.
Should we all prepare ourselves?
Yeah, I would prepare to flee once again, if on the off chance that whoever this is was the person who killed that dragon. I don't really think we stand much a chance in a direct fight against a dragon, and I do not want to depend on those tieflings.
Well, we don't know if it's a dragon. It could be something else. Maybe we can get some information.
No.
Off it.
And which tieflings are you talking about?
The tiefling paladins.
Yeah, the two paladins. There's no telling the paladins will show up again.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That
Can't
we
count on
can't
them.
do. So
Also,
basically, if we get the sense that this figure is legitimately powerful enough to kill a dragon, we run.
And so just above board, you guys have seen those twins as parents. One is a tiefling, and one is a Goliath. So you can think of that as a mishmash. That's why I was confused for a second, because they're not
Okay.
Halflings.
kind of
Demonic
without
halflings.
without being short. And
They
Where
are
are-
tall.
furry.
They are tieflings, but tall.
Where are we
Tallflings.
in the height of the mountain?
I'd say you've made it about halfway up at this point.
Halfway. Okay.
Yeah. You guys are definitely making strides. I mean, not so much Tim and Cliff, but Miku and Colette are really just—they're not just pulling their weight; they're pulling yours too.
You gotta lower your center of gravity. Come on. Get lower.
Yeah.
My whole body is gravity.
Well, we'll say Colette is I mean, he's a dwarf. He's used to going up slippery, caves and whatnot, looking for mining. You got Miku. Every time she goes to lose her footing, she pulls out her wings and is able to stabilize herself. That kind of thing. Unfortunately, Tim and Cliff, like, I don't know if Cliff is trying to shows he's got some residual feelings for Kara, and he's just trying to rub the earth. I don't know. And Tim, maybe you found a penny. Ooh, a penny.
He's also a wizard. I think that physical coordination is not quite necessary.
But you make it up you get up the path. You get about halfway up, and can I get a perception check from all of you?
Okay.
It's not good.
There we go. There's the cliff we all look forward to. Yeah, with a 26. You hear a lot of wind howling in front of you. It doesn't seem to be coming from the storm.
Seems to be coming. Okay.
What you see in front of you, Cliff, you would recognize this. I doubt anybody else would. But these are air elementals.
I feel like the air Kazakh probably has a decent number of those because it's a sky planet.
I was going more off the fact that he's an Earth Genasi than the location. Since they're kind of like pseudo-elemental-esque.
Yeah, you're on the right path. All right. Do I see the group see them as well, or is it just me that notices them?
You're the one who notices the wind. You're the one who notices what it's coming from. Everybody may see these creatures moving. They would have no idea.
All right, cool. Yeah, we were right. It's definitely being manipulated. Those are air elementals.
They're powerful enough to do all of this.
Yes.
Well, then I think we should take Miku's advice and run away. If they can create an entire storm.
I don't think they're doing the storm. I think they're just doing the wind.
Well, I asked if they were doing the storm. You said yes.
Oh, I thought you just meant the wind. My bad.
They're
But I don't rightly know much about air elementals, but I know that they're not hostile per se.
Then let's keep going.
with your 24
We should-
perception, Cliff. Do you speak Orin or Primordial?
Yeah, this is why I said Miku might recognize.
Pretty
that
sure
he
I
thinks.
do speak primordial, dude.
Miku,
Miku.
I
Miku
do speak
speaks Orin.
primordial.
you speak Orin.
Yeah, I'm not sure about. There's a lot of lore connecting air elementals to Aarakocra.
That's fine.
Because
no,
in
that's
canon,
fine.
it's because they're from the elemental plane of air. I'm going to just say that Kazakh got the way it is because of an intersection between the elemental plane of air and the planet. So most of the ground core was eaten away, so it's a bunch of sky cities, and the air elementals moved in.
Okay, yeah, no, I stand corrected then. Then you would know what an air elemental is, but with his perception check, this is more of a hearing thing.
Okay.
And so they are speaking in Orin, which is a dialect of primordial, from what the intranets tell me. And while they do look like, it almost looks like a tornado where they're actually sucking up the rocks and launching them, like across the caverns and whatnot. You hear them like a whisper on the wind. It hurts.
Cliff, they seem to be. Oh wait, oh, only Cliff heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cliff, do you know if we can reason with these creatures?
I'm not sure, but it sounds like they're in pain. You guys can't understand what they're saying?
I mean, give me 10 minutes.
No, they're
But
saying it. Ow, it hurts.
no, give
I'm,
me 10.
I'm going to. I'm gonna walk slowly.
I speak Orin. I can give you a hand if
Huh.
you want me to.
I'll speak primordial. Are you all right? Do you need help?
No.
Say that again.
No.
Do you want us to leave?
Did you do it?
No. We just got here.
What it are you referring to?
Are you the one in charge of the weather? Did you make this happen?
So someone else is responsible for the weather being like this, and you don't like it at all.
Are you caught in the storm?
Not caught. Born. Live. We live in this valley. And if I'm speaking too quietly, please, by all
No,
means,
you're
tell
good.
me.
You're good.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Do you want? Is it okay if we move forward?
Disturb nothing. Do not make it worse.
Don't make it worse. All right. And you're sure you don't need any help?
Make it stop.
But if we make the storm stop, won't you die?
No.
Okay. Do you want to be friends?
You're asking somebody who's in pain if they want to be friends?
Yeah. After I get you out of pain, you want to be friends?
If you stop, we will humor you. At least.
All right. Yeah. Let me. Let's. Me and my feathery friend here. We're gonna figure out what's going on.
Yep. I'll try to get to the bottom of this and see if we can do anything.
For some reason, I so thought you were going to say Chase is on the case.
Chase is on the case.
Yeah. Do you just go past them
Yes.
as you?
As I walk past them, I'm going to say a silent prayer for each of them to Sune to ease their pain a little bit.
Do you tell us what you discussed with them? What are they saying?
Miku will repeat. These guys are in pain from the storm, and we're also born for it. But they might consider being our friends if we manage to solve the storm problem.
And what if the storm problem is the dragon killer? Do we run away or do we solve?
Well, I didn't give them a timeline.
Oh, okay. So they'll be our friends in about 15 years. Got it.
What
Hey,
about
in 15 years, if we need air elementals, we're gonna have them.
What about the storm is hurting them?
What I think it has to be probably something to do with they can't control their own bodies, so they're probably getting that kind of jerked around kind of thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of like if you were made of water and stuck in a whirlpool. You're kind of being futzed with every second that you're in that situation.
As you guys are standing here, you hear the sounds of wolves attacking something probably 150, 200 meters away, if you were to guesstimate.
All right,
You're
well,
not
let's-
sure if it's the wind bringing the sound down or if they are actually that close, and maybe they're closer.
Can I go closer while also trying to percept if it's coming from there or behind? I know it'll probably be a high DC, but
If you want to roll a perception check, I'll set the DC at a 20 for this to see if you could pinpoint exactly where it's at.
okay.
You're in tune with nature, Earth Boy.
After he finishes, I just want to do something.
Well, alrighty then.
Damn.
Okay, 28. Yeah, they're probably about 250 meters away. The sound is definitely traveling on the wind a
From
bit.
behind or forward?
No, they're actually up on the cliffs, like over that way.
Okay, so they're not coming from the portal.
No, they're not coming from the portal. They're not coming from behind you. But you can definitely hear them, and you don't hear just one distinct wolf. It's a pack that you can hear.
And they're just howling, or they sound like they're attacking something.
It sounds like they're in the middle of a hunt.
And they're to the right, they're to the left instead of forward.
Yeah, they're to the left.
The wolves are to the left, and they sound like they're on the hunt. Portal's ahead. What do we want to do?
Why do we care about wolves hunting? Are they hunting us?
No,
Yeah.
but
Does anyone have a can of nickels? I mean silver. They don't like that. You just give it a shake. That's how we kept them off our farm.
if I race up to the top of this ledge, can I see what's going on?
Gosh. Yeah, we'll say. Let's see here.
Miku, what do your elf eyes see?
You're 25 feet closer, which is only, X amount of meters, because reasons, and I'm not doing the math.
What did Cliff just ask? Sorry, headphone
I
problem.
said, Miku, what do your elf eyes see?
I'm not an elf.
So it's a Lord of the Rings joke.
Still counts as one.
I have just the thing. Thank you, Colette. You actually were useful. And I'll take out the alms box he gave me at the market. And I'll put
Now's
a
not
bunch
the
of my
time for
gold in.
begging.
About
It's always the
200
time for
meters
begging.
now.
I'll start shaking.
It's getting farther.
No, it was 250 meters. It's now 200 meters.
You shake
Right.
the box.
Great, you're attracting them instead of scaring them away.
Good, we have dinner. Either way, we
I
win.
don't have eyes on them.
No, there's a tree line there.
Of course there is, DM.
What do you want? You're halfway up the mountain. Of course there's trees.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of duck down close to the ledge because if they're coming forward, I want to see what's going on without announcing my presence.
Yeah. After probably 10 minutes or so, you see the wolves emerge about 100 meters away from you. They have chased down a deer. But once they dispatch it, you notice they run off and seem to still be on the hunt. So they just killed the deer and left it there in the field. Or near the tree line.
All right, I will Legolas shield slide down back. Yeah, they're hunting a deer. I think.
Okay. Then we don't worry about it. We continue to the point.
Yeah, we're not there.
An astute observation.
I can see where you got your investigative skills from.
Do you
Keep
guys
going on.
Does everybody continue up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If I could, I'll take a moment and like take the rainwater that's falling and shape it into an umbrella for one of the air elementals. Try and give them some cover from the storm.
I don't think it's really too much the rain as it is the wind.
Okay, I'll make a cone. It's the cone of silence. My mother put me in it a lot.
Can't imagine why.
So these are large creatures. I'm not going to stop you from making it, but A, it'll pass right through them. And
It's the sentiment that counts, man.
and
Yeah,
B,
being nice.
it would look like a dunce hat if they weren't semi-solid. Given the size.
Hey, it's a helmet.
Trusty helmet.
All right, you guys ready to move on?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh yeah. You make it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Oh no, the storm.
Well, Miku, this is your portal.
Yes, as you arrive, you see a green emerald-looking Aarakocra standing up by the portal. He holds up his hand as you approach. Travelers, what brings you here?
I've heard of the attack on the previous guard, and I was wondering if I could aid in the investigation. I imagine that very few uh, of you have any experience in dealing with investigative teams specific to my kind.
Are you saying that a dragon would not know how to investigate?
I'm not saying you can't do it in general, just that I've specialized in my particular species by virtue of that being the only species that I've ever known for most of my life.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Well, be careful. This is still a crime scene, and I still have to guard the portal.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Koya. Wasn't there supposed to be 2 guards here?
Give me a stealth check. I'm gonna do it against his perception, see if he can hear you. Dragon ears.
I whispered it in my earthly tone.
Is it still storming up here as well?
Shit.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of
What? Why do I get disadvantage?
yeah, why did you roll a disadvantage?
Probably my armor.
Oh yeah, heavy
Oh,
armor.
I feel that's not
yeah, you can roll that
relevant.
regularly.
9.
Okay, so not much better. But no, he hears you. No, there's only one. But we've already lost 2.
I'm pretty sure that the woman said there should be 2. This is real fishy.
What's your name, sir?
Emerald.
Are you all just named after your gem? How do you differentiate? That seems difficult. Or are you the Emerald?
No. I am serious Emerald.
Okay.
Is there
Do you
like
know
a
funny Emerald? Can you not
is
tell the
there-
difference?
like a laughy emerald, a snoozy emerald?
I assume there probably is. Can you not tell the difference between us? You need a name to differentiate? Perhaps it's a dragon thing.
I haven't run into other. I guess I've seen other emeralds. I haven't really like talked to them, so I wouldn't know their name anyway, or have a reason to. So
Did you not meet with Amethyst?
I met Amethyst, not Emerald though. I could
We
easily tell
gave
you.
we gave Amethyst a nickname to better suit our cultural understanding of identity. If you would prefer the adjective method, I will go by your adjective, Sirius Emerald.
Yes, that will do fine.
And I will try to make sure to not disturb the crime scene any further.
Do you know what's causing this storm? Serious?
I am not sure.
Surely?
Perhaps natural phenomenon?
Oh, it's definitely not natural. Definitely got some arcanic something to it. You have no idea?
I am not sure.
Yeah, well, we're gonna inside check that.
Okay. No, seems to be very truthful. Staring you right in your eyes. Confident, stance.
Do you know what's happening with those air elementals over there?
I believe the storm is affecting them. You know how elementals can be when their natural habitat is affected by outside phenomenon.
Do you have a way to help them?
I cannot help them any more than I would help a rabbit being chased by a wolf.
You wouldn't help a rabbit being chased by a wolf?
Or a deer.
A deer? Yes, I suppose a deer would work as well in this analogy.
Cliff just watched a deer get murdered by wolves, so he probably would understand it a little bit better.
Oh. Yes, then did you step in to stop them from killing the deer?
Yeah,
No,
Cliff, did you step in?
I didn't have enough time.
The air elementals are not like rabbits, they're sapient beings.
They're in pain.
And there's nothing I can do about it. Therefore, there's nothing I will do about it.
Did this storm just appear, or?
We have many storms come through here. Why would I think this storm is any different from the last storm? Do you investigate every storm that comes out? You'd be very busy.
How long has
I
this
might.
been going?
What's it to you?
He particularly likes investigating tornadoes.
That's my signature move in bed.
God damn it.
In the rock bed, that is.
Let's see here. Tim, I should have asked you, but do you have your cannon out, or are you still just doing the tensors disc, or what are you doing?
I still have the Tensors disc, but no cannon. There's
Okay.
been no reason yet.
Okay, just double checking. It's one of those things you forget to bring out somebody's familiar or whatever. Also, you would realize that Sir Carrot Big Nog is drawing closer.
We gotta move, guys. We can't linger too long.
But Tim,
We just got here, Tim.
go ahead and give me, what the hell did I want you to roll? Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Yeah. Minus the D4. I can't break
And
the 10 today.
Miku, give me an investigation.
And she will activate the hat for this because this is rather important. What was advantage again?
Alt.
Okay.
There's a good goddamn roll. So, Tim, you are feeling these fluctuations come from the portal itself. While your cannon isn't necessarily active, it has begun sparking. You actually feel like little shocks to your back from it being in your backpack, I assume.
That's not right. That, why are you turning on? You haven't even been powered yet.
Miku, with your very high investigation check, you can notice 3 distortions. One here, one here, and one here.
What do these distortions look like?
You ever seen a hot road? The air above it?
Ah, so it's like the mirage kind of shimmer.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna call Tim over and see if he can tell her what these shimmers actually mean.
Also, how close would you say you would have gotten from the portal?
I'd say she would probably soar above like 5 feet away.
You're flying?
One, I think this. I get the impression that this gate is rather large, and to get a decent look at the side of the gate, she flying feels like. Oh wait, the weather's bad. Forget that. Sorry.
I mean, that's why I'm double checking with you. Yeah,
Thank you for asking me. Are you sure?
No, yeah, the portal's probably 3 times your size in terms of height. 2.5, 3 times your size. That's including the stone around it.
So yeah. So, Tim, there's something weird about the air around the portal. Could you help identify what that actually means?
Oh, wait, can I come near the portal? They didn't let me do this. They didn't like me when I go near things. Can I investigate that portal there, sir? Mr. Sirius? Mr. Emerald? Buddy?
Oh, buddy, old pal. As I said, as long as you don't disturb anything, I will allow it.
No, never. He
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Just out
and
of
he'll pull out.
curiosity, though, what would happen if he did touch it?
Who knows?
The
Timmy
portal
should
doesn't.
touch it.
The portal doesn't go both ways. If I could go back to well, I guess I don't want to go back home, but many of you do want to go home and can't.
Who has anyone recently tried going through the portal again?
No, that would be suicide.
Why would it be suicide?
No, those who try to enter are burned to a crisp. It was learned very early on. At least so goes the stories. Nobody's willing to try anymore.
Tim, do it for science.
I'm not going to do that part for science, but that does pique a lot of interesting questions and possibilities. But
Maybe
for
you could trick your rabbit into trying to go to Kazakh.
I like that idea too.
what if we could cook our dinner in the portal? Huh?
While it's alive,
I mean,
does it have to be living?
I don't think so.
Because that would be cruel, Tim. Why would you come up with an idea like that?
I am a monster.
Yeah, that's a little too much, Tim. Back that down a little bit.
But that deer's pretty fresh. You could probably try it.
It's a couple hours old at this point.
Yeah.
Wait, there was a deer. Was there deer left? I thought they hunted it, the wolves.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't eat it. That's what was odd about it. But I only know this out of character. I'm not sure if he do.
Yeah, he didn't share it. Why didn't you say anything? That's really weird. That's like Tim weird. That's pretty weird, man.
Yeah. Given your distance, Miku, all you can tell is the distortions. But when Tim gets close, he can see what looks to be like an illusion over those 3 spots.
Can I pull out like my tinker's tools and I want to inspect the ring itself and the arcane properties and try and see if I can understand it?
Sure. Or you're just trying to understand the properties of the anomaly or of the portal?
Of the anomaly, I'll try and cover that first.
Okay. Looks like you have a
Guidance.
guidance as well.
Oh, thank you. That's 13.
13? Is that with your tools?
It was with my tools. I don't think it gave me my D4 for my arcane, or for using my tinker tools as my creation feature.
I don't even
As
see you rolling. Oh, there it is.
yeah,
Sorry, the guidance threw me off.
but yeah, it didn't give me my maker's. Oh, did I?
It looks like it
No,
gave
that's
it to you. Looks like you
no.
rolled
It's
a 5 and you get a +6.
sorry. It's this that I'm not getting.
Artisan's intuition. Oh, go ahead and roll your D4.
Tried that.
Not great. But
Not great. All of it.
you notice as you're dicking around, as it were, you see a rock is embedded in the formation near the portal. Seems a bit out of place. Some shimmering from it as you observe it more closely.
That seems odd. And I'll pull it. But
No.
I I just said that's
You
odd.
grab it. And then you said you pull it.
I didn't say that. Like I didn't verbalize my action. But I will use my mage hand to do it.
It's a good size rock. It's definitely going to be more than 10 pounds.
Okay. Oh, it's more than 10 pounds. I'm gonna ask the chosen. Chosen one. There's a big rock there. I don't think that's meant to be there.
She's going to ask Sirius Emerald if it would be wise to move that rock.
I ask that you don't disturb the scene.
You surely have notes on what the initial state of it was at this point, right? Do you think it would put anyone in danger if you were to move that rock?
I don't know. I am not an investigator. I was
I
just
think it
told.
would endanger. Sorry, go ahead, Sirius.
I was just told not to allow the scene to be contaminated. And I will make sure that the scene is not contaminated.
Well, as knights of the order, I think this prestigious knight here has determined this rock could be the fault in this portal right now, and that could be placed there by somebody. And I think, as knights, that we've investigated enough to know this may be a danger to you too.
I will allow you to look at it, but I cannot allow you to move it.
If we wait until tomorrow, I can lift it straight up without touching it.
And if anything
As
goes
not to
wrong,
contaminate
put it.
the evidence, and then set it back exactly how it was. But I have to wait till tomorrow.
And Colette and Miku, are you still down at the bottom of the stairs?
Oh yeah, she would be standing as close as is safe from the portal by this point.
Probably at the top of the stairs.
Give me an investigation.
Who?
Okay.
Miku. Sorry.
Okay. As before, taking her advantage. I think she has one more advantage on these rolls today.
I totally forgot what that actually does for you. Number of times equal to your proficiency modifier. I believe you get it 3 times a day at level 5.
Yes, at this point, yeah.
So you can. Let me take a look at your. So you notice on it that there are 3 words written in Aarakocra. The first one says, earth. The second one says air. And the third one says fire.
There's a missing element. Is that what's wrong? Earth, air, fire. Where's water?
As you
Fire!
as you utter water, the item seems to the shimmering stops. Almost like it powered down.
What's going on here?
It seems you figured out the magic word.
What happens when
Ah.
it powers down?
Right now, nothing.
Like the portal power down?
No.
No, the weird shimmery effect. But we never figured out what that actually was. I think we should stay overnight and observe what happens.
Water.
Yeah. That shimmering has stopped. There's still two more that you have noticed up here, and choose a side. Doesn't matter.
Air, wind. So saying those words does nothing.
No.
So, there any other rocks or hints?
There was
Anything else inscribed with words?
two more rocks
Okay.
that were, we could say, are shimmering. Say at this point.
So what words are visible? We got water that's not visible.
So, Miku, you seem to be the only one who can understand it, if I recall correctly. Does anyone else speak Arakakra?
No.
Okay. So, the second one says, I have cities, but no houses. Mountains, but no trees. Water, but no fish. What am I?
Okay, so
I'll put this in your in-game chat, too, so you guys can see it.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you relay this to us, Miku, or no?
Okay, cities but no houses, mountains but no trees, water but no fish. That middle one sounds weird because it's most of the time no trees, but that's not an inherent feature of mountains. Trying to think of what has cities. Countries have cities.
And do you relay this to your party, or?
Oh yes. She's going to repeat the riddle in common.
Map.
As you say the word map, nothing seems to happen.
Okay, so
No,
that's not.
that's not wrong.
Because you say it,
Frozen.
you say it in common, right?
Oh, Miku, you say it.
She will say the Aarakocra word for map.
As you say that, the second rock, the shimmering, stops.
Okay, let's see what the third riddle says.
It was the mountains. It was the mountains, but no trees. I got it.
That was a good one. I really thought that was going to give you guys a little bit of trouble, just because nobody thinks three-dimensionally like that. But it's a good riddle.
That is a good
I
one.
agree.
It's just the mountains, but no trees. Just clicked for some reason.
Yeah, that's not a normal thing to know.
Then you go from that. You go, oh, it's just a key. It's a key.
And the next one is up here.
Okay.
What does the last rock say?
You can't tell from
Yep.
down there.
Well, I'm asking
All
Miku.
right.
I know. I'm talking to Miku.
Miku is gonna risk flying very, very carefully up to see that last one.
Here, hold the rope.
Okay.
Sure, give me an acrobatics.
Okay.
With advantage because she's holding the rope.
That's just going to keep her from falling off the mountain.
Okay, good.
Basically, it mitigates the consequences for a failed check. 10.
You can't seem to keep your wings to your side as you get up, or as you get up there, the wind kind of blows you into barrel rolls.
Hold on. I got something. I can help with this.
Do barrel roll.
Now all you gotta do is walk up there.
That's a good use of that spell. That is a good use of that spell.
So, Miku has spider climb now.
Oh,
Spider Miku. Spider Miku. Does whatever a spider Miku.
Spider.
Of course, you know how to make people sticky.
You're a bird spider now.
all right. You are able to get up there with that. This one seems odd. There's no writing on it per se, but you do see mechanisms.
Oh boy.
If you want to give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Means I have to touch something, but okay.
Sleight of feather, perhaps?
Oh, shit. I'm going to use my inspiration to not have that be a crit fail.
Cool. 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. 2. It is a nat 20.
Woo!
So, yeah, you know, I'm just picturing your thieves' tools as you pull a feather and start finagling with it, just because it sounds really cool to do. Give me one more acrobatics check.
Okay. $15.
15? No, that's good. As you deactivate that last device, the shimmer fades. Sorry, not working with me here. The portal starts taking on a different form, a different energy. Emerald turns to you. What have you done?
Oh, the bird did it.
He's going to grab you, Miku, as you have
Hey,
fallen to the
no.
To be fair, that last one outright required her to touch things which she was instructed not to, but
That was the portal. It's neutral space.
I guess,
So, you
is that how the portal's supposed to look?
what
She
you,
didn't.
what you
she
guys are
didn't
seeing right now
create it.
is a bunch of arcing coming from the portal. None of you have seen a portal do this.
Oh, like it's gonna explode.
It is at this time that Emerald takes Miku and throws her over here and stands in front of the portal. He raises up his wings and his hands, and you see what looks to be a shield form over the portal. I had some dialogue for this. It's running rampant. What did you guys do?
Oh, we fixed it.
Look, we only took away the illusion. We didn't add anything.
So I think what we're seeing now is what's actually going on with the portal.
Explain quickly.
it might be what's killing the other dragons.
Yeah, that.
As his shield is forming around it. Sorry, I don't have a good graphic for a shield. But lightning. It almost looks like lightning or electrical arcs are coming out of the portal and hitting his shield.
Oh, so
He
this is
otherwise preoccupied at the time. Cliff, go ahead and give me a perception check. At disadvantage.
Oh.
I'd say you were pretty distracted by this
How do I do disadvantage?
control.
So I just hold it and
Yep. Yes, sir.
push the skill.
Yes, sir.
17.
Wow. Pretty good. Well, that's... Yeah, not good enough. I am going to have everybody roll for initiative. And I will roll for this person as well, just to be doubly sure.
There was no combat encounter.
Oh, sorry. It should be there now.
Yep.
All right. And Miku, just waiting on you there, darling.
I already rolled, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's not showing up.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show up, but here we go.
There wasn't a combat encounter yet.
Ah, okay. 14.
Okay.
Oh, Tim and Miku have an exact tie. Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
if you don't mind me, I would like to go first.
Fair enough.
Okay, I will change your score just a little bit here so that it'll replace you. And this is going to be a surprise round for them.
Them?
Huh?
He said, huh? Great.
Remember the word flee, guys? That might be a good idea.
Alert feet.
Does anybody have the alert feat?
No, that's Miku should get that.
I thought you might with how good your
Should. You don't have to. It's a really good feat. You don't have to get it. I think it adds for initiative too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it?
I think that's a new feature actually
Is it?
for the
No,
new.
I'm pretty sure that was always alert. I always took alert.
For alert, you can't be surprised, and I think it adds something else.
I thought it gave you a +5 perception roll.
It might have.
Why does it have me rolling disadvantage? Oh, probably helps if I begin combat.
Yeah, +5. No, +5 bonus to initiative. Yeah.
Oh, both. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
let me double check something real quick. And yeah, should not
And you
have
can
me.
be surprised. They just don't get advantage on you.
Mhm.
All right.
Constitution saving throw.
What is the one you can't be surprised?
Is it at disadvantage or normal?
Straight.
Oh, never mind. I already did. I did 2.
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks.
Why is it coming after me?
You were
3.
3? Oh,
Oh, that's my concentration roll. For what?
your guidance.
Guidance.
Oh,
Double check. You should have taken 12 damage and 13 damage.
yes.
Okay. You, as you're standing there looking at this portal, you feel 2 blades slap against your side. With your Constitution throw, with one of them being a fail, you have been poisoned.
What is that?
Do you know what poison does?
Yes. It's not good for doing shit.
That will end his turn. This one,
Thing I don't use attack rolls.
seeing you, Miku, and for no reason in particular, is going to come after you. That's gonna hurt. So that was a nat 20.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. We will undo that. And we will hit you with it again. And this time it is a 14 to hit.
I believe that is exactly her armor class.
Okay.
She made her con save this time.
Okay, so you're not poisoned from that one, but you get one more attack.
Sorry, I had to target.
21 to hit.
And yeah, she does fail that second save.
Okay. You will
And-
also now be poisoned.
Okay.
With that, you do. So at almost the same time, because their initiative is really high. That was the surprise round, by the way. So now we'll start at the top of initiative.
I'll give the advantage to Emerald, by the way.
Emerald is currently preoccupied with this portal.
Oh, completely? Okay. Then I will give it to...
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'll give it to our poison cleric.
Okay. That will end at the beginning of... at the beginning of his round. So technically you're not poisoned anymore, but he is going to go ahead and take his swings at you. Or her. You can't tell. I don't think a 13 hits you.
13 will miss my roll.
What about a 19?
I think that's just +1, so yeah, I think that hits. God damn it.
Okay, you are still poisoned.
The poison.
This one is going to go after Miku. A nat 1 is not going to hit you.
Obviously.
But I believe a 19 does.
Yep.
Let's see that roll.
Oh shit.
Okay, still poisoned. And also, I don't think you technically would have been able to do your reaction because it was a surprise round, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I don't use surprise rounds very often. Cliff.
Yes, sir. First things first. I'm gonna heal myself up.
What? You got lots of hit points.
I do not have lots of hit points.
I should have looked at the surprise round mechanics before. I almost never use them, so I don't devote it to memory. Probably to your advantage, though, so.
Okay, and then... action, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make my way. I tried to go down. I didn't get in his. So I'm gonna go down and then over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. And I'm gonna probably maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
Can't leave our new best friend.
Very nice of you to say.
Yeah, right. This guy, they don't have wings, right? They're not like Aarakocra. They just have like bird masks.
You can see feathers poking out. You can't. I would say you don't see wings.
Okay, so they're armored under at the very least, maybe. But
if you want to give me an investigation check real quick. Actually, no, I'm sorry. A perception check. This would be a perception, not an investigation.
Can't tell, I guess.
Yeah, can't really tell You can tell that you can't see wings.
Okay. So I'll move. I guess. Does that provoke? Okay. Sorry, it's hard to tell with like how the stairs are. How these work.
Well, I mean, if you go to the left or the right, you're gonna provoke an opportunity attack because there's one square
Yeah.
here and one square here.
Okay. So I will summon my Eldritch Cannon here. Let's just do it.
You can see a similar type of arcing coming from it as you do from the portal. Obviously, much smaller scale.
Almost. It's gone.
It's still working. Need me to pull it out for you? Giggity?
Sure. Yeah, it's on players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. So yeah, I'll have it move here.
Which type of cannon did you pull out?
I'm doing a new one. So this one, unlike having needles poking out of it, instead appears to have almost a cannon mounted on top with tubes of blood feeding all the way around and into it, where it looks narrow at the base and then widens towards the end. And this is the force.
Did you just describe a bloody penis?
Yes. Everything is phallic.
Miku is
Everything is phallic,
again.
of course.
If this is a force cannon, I do want to warn you that you are technically within melee range.
Not of this one.
But you are within melee range of this one, which would pose disadvantage.
I thought it was only on the target you're attacking.
No, I looked at this with my own cannon. At one point, if you're within 5 feet of an enemy.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I'll give you the opportunity to, put it where you need to put it.
Yeah,
because you just summoned it.
I can, I guess, move first down here, actually, sorry. And then summon it, and it will move.
It's got to be within 5 feet of you, right?
Yeah, I did it 5 feet here, and then it's going to move before activating.
Okay, it will take an opportunity attack if you summoned it here. But if you summoned it here,
yeah.
different.
Oh, why is it duplicating this? I can't see.
Must be your computer. I don't see it duplicating on my side.
Oh, okay. No, it's the fade of it. Or I can click both. That's weird.
Just delete one of them.
Yeah, but it's going to delete.
This is the real one.
Okay. There we go. I cannot wait for Sigil. I'm going to force Ballista, and it just fails.
It goes whizzing by.
I've not gotten above a 10. That's rough. That's all I can do.
I was testing out the system today, and I was using Cliff, and it took me 6 tries to roll above a 10.
That's interesting.
So it's my turn. Miku has one of these guys right in front of her, and yeah, it seems like fighting them is a bad idea. Even if we would be able to get some information back.
I will say you do see a tent off to the side, too. It's one of those red crosses on it. Use that information. I should have probably provided that earlier, but that's what you see.
There might be an antidote there. Miku is going to head towards that. Head toward that, and she's going to rage, just to. Actually, how far away is this tent?
60 feet.
Okay, she's gonna need to. Wait, that's exactly. She does. Okay, so she can disengage. Rage is a bonus action. Get to that tent.
Okay. Because I'm not going to put you on a different screen. I could, but I'm not going to.
I'm just gonna say that Miku's. Oh,
Do
right.
you open
She's
up the tent flap? So it's a
yes.
very large tent. Think of a military tent. You see 3 individuals in there. You see a motionless green Aarakocra, an unconscious green Aarakocra, and what looks to be a copper-looking Aarakocra in a nurse's outfit.
Ew.
Something came through that portal. Nurse. Uh, these things have poison. Do you think you can give us aid?
I'm looking after my patients.
Ah, fair enough.
A patient.
In other words, not my problem.
Could you at least provide me an antidote?
I don't have an antidote. That's what I'm working on now. I'd say that's about all you get for 6 seconds of combat. As far
Fair
as
enough. This ends Miku's turn.
Colette,
All right. Colette is going to first.
I'm gonna put you over here and just put an additional 40 on there.
Cast Sanctuary on himself. Try to keep himself a little safer.
Also, Miku, I don't think you would have had that because you only have 50 feet of fly speed.
She got 10 more as a barbarian feature.
As a barbarian. Okay. Can you link that for me just so it helps
Let me
me?
go see extra fast movement.
Gotcha.
And you established that this applies to both her flight
Yes.
speed and her walking speed.
Yes. No. That's fine.
I think the question is though, is it already applied or do you have to add it?
I'm looking that up as we
It
speak.
looks passive to me.
Yeah, so Aarakocra already have 50 feet of flying speed, so with that fast movement, it's apparently not taken into consideration. Okay.
He will sanctuary himself and then throw a vial of acid at the feet of this creature in front of him. And yeah, you gave your dex save? Yeah, failed it? Yep. So
Failed it?
14 damage.
Oddly, this person seems to be able to almost evade some of it.
You're an ass. And then I push the button.
Okay. Tim, you have come into range.
Yes, sir.
It is going to strike out at you. Oh, it'd probably help if I targeted you. But they don't seem to be making any noises. Only thing you hear is the sound of the blade swiping through the air. That's a 26 to hit.
I will.
You do have your reaction back as well.
Yeah, it's silvery barbs.
Okay. Who do you give your advantage to?
I'm gonna give it to my cannon.
Okay. We will undo this hit so that you are back up to your hit points, and I will re-roll. You give it to your cannon? Okay. So that should be Cliff with 1 and the cannon with 1. This time it is a 25 to hit.
I don't have one. It was actually supposed to be Koya.
Oh, is it Cola? Cola?
Yeah, Koya. Yeah, he has it.
No, I give it to you, Cliff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, I don't use attack rolls.
Yeah, but you can use it on saving throws and things like that.
Oh, okay.
You are no longer poisoned, Cliff. However, Tim, you are poisoned. He is going to take one more swipe at you. For a 21.
Yep, it's
And 11 damage.
why am I having to make concentration checks? Oh no, that's the Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution check. Their blades are coated in poison.
Yep.
Poison for Tim. And that will end his turn.
The cuckoo poison.
Colette, you're closest, and you're the only one to have caused damage so far.
Fair enough.
So, have at thee.
Wisdom save and whatnot.
Wisdom? Are you? Oh, you're sanctuaried. Yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom. Let's see here. 19.
That succeeds.
Okay. All right. 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it. You need a con save?
Yes, sir.
Do dwarves still get bonus against poison?
They do. And it rolled it automatically.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Doesn't matter with that natty 20.
And I only swung once against you. He's going to do it again. I think he has to do another. Does he have to do another on Sanctuary? Fuck it, I'll roll it anyhow. An 11.
That fails.
You know?
It doesn't specify if it's per attack
Does
or
it say per turn or per...
until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom save.
I'd say an attack.
Didn't you lose Sanctuary when you attacked
It's
though?
not constant. Did I?
I honestly, it's easy fix. He just change it so that Kalud attacked first, then cast Sanctuary, because that is 100%
Yeah.
something Kalud would do.
That's true.
That's fine. Cliff.
But you were right.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Are you still Sanctuary? My turn. Okay. Just saw my boy Timmy just get all fucked up.
Yeah.
Timmy?
You could say he's badly injured.
Mm-hmm.
Healing word to Timmy.
Come on.
Okay, and then you guys don't really seem like you're fucking off. I'm not gonna ditch you. Which one has taken damage? This one?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't see this fight going well.
It could go very well.
No damage.
Yep, he succeeds. Or she succeeds. Am I?
Alrighty. First one. Let's do it. An attack.
Fucking 15 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I can't. I literally haven't.
Fuck.
Give it time. This is crazy.
Get the
That's how it was
fuck out of here.
other night on the other module. On D&D Beyond, I just can't. Or not. On Forge. Oh.
What are we doing? Oh, you're...
Yeah, I just attacked. Yeah, even with advantage. Just rough. And then for me, I will Thunder Wave.
You're... Okay.
And he succeeds.
Well, they're... I would say they're pretty dexterous, but it was a Constitution save.
Well, I would say I have a pretty good spell attack, but that doesn't seem to matter. I am going to just try and run, because these guys are going to two-shot me. Yep.
Yeah, so he took half damage, but didn't get pushed back.
Yeah. And then he gets an op attack against me.
Yeah, he's not going to take it.
That's weird.
He has plenty of reactions he can use. Why use him in just that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll run my max distance, and that's all I can do.
Are you straight running away, or are you...
No, I'll go 30. Because, I mean, no reason not to.
Okay, let me math this. You're 20 feet off screen, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay. Miku.
So to clarify, there is absolutely nothing you can do to help in this situation.
I have to protect my patients.
Fair enough. Miku starts flying. She's pigeon, not a chicken, but this keeps happening. She should be further away than she...
That's 40 feet. That's about right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You were 40 feet off screen, and then 20 feet.
And,
You're also not raging anymore.
I actually am not sure if I actually rage because, was there any opportunity attacks? She was able to disengage, which removes any reason for her to rage.
You bonus action raged and then flew off because you were within distance. Otherwise, I'd have to re-roll that opportunity attack.
But I'm pretty sure I disengaged and used my regular movement.
That's fine.
So there wouldn't have been an opportunity.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking. So,
Hold on, let me see if...
just to verify what we're doing here, Colette's in between a sparking portal and two individuals here. There's two patients and a nurse in a tent, and you guys are doing what? Are you all running away?
I'm not running away just yet. I'm trying to just get in a better position.
Yeah. It's on the table, Cliff.
I mean,
yeah. It's gonna depend on how much trouble Colette and Tim get into. She's in position where she could easily get back in the fight at this range. It just depends on if there's anything worth fighting. If this is a situation she can win, and if she doesn't, will she lose anyone? Let's just see what happens.
well, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, I might use a healing
Miku.
potion. Ah, shit.
Okay. Not high, but this isn't exactly the highest DC either. So, you know that whatever poison they have, you guys seem to be surviving it, while you have been told that the Emerald Dragons have fallen or are in comas with no external wounds.
These are actually less dangerous to us than to the dragons. I think fighting might be the right thing to do.
And on top of that, you know that, I mean, this is your portal. So anyone who comes through this would not be ready for a fight.
Mm-hmm. And these are probably refugees.
Or brights. I mean, could be anybody.
Okay, so, Miku is going to take that potion now, since it seems like it would be a better idea to fight in these circumstances.
Okay, as a bonus action, you'll roll for it. As an action, you get max. So, just giving you that heads up.
I think she's already done her movement and she's not in melee range, so take the full action.
Okay. So you will do the, what is it, 2d4 plus 2?
So that's
10?
8. 10, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the quick and gritty of what you should know as an investigator. You'd be able to surmise that much information.
Don't you feel yourself getting angry? Like, you should get angry right now for some reason. You should get angry.
Yeah. I'm saving my anger for when it's most impactful. Actually, yes. Yes. Miku gets into pigeon rage when she realizes that these guys are gonna frickin' kill these dragons. Pigeon rage. Thank you, Cliff.
Listen, your bonus action
And
was
that ends her turn.
Okay.
rage. Also, I like seeing rage on there. Rage is badass.
Okay.
So, not too meta, but because you didn't use your turn, you would technically lose rage. Since you didn't use it to attack.
I don't think you can lose it. I think you have at least a round of grace period.
It says if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then, you can also end your rage and you can also end your So I won't.
Okay, so yes, but wait till Miku's in melee range to start that rage going.
Yeah, I don't want to steal from you, but
Thank you very much.
That's a good point. Good job, DM.
But it says if your turn ends and you haven't taken damage or attack since your last turn,
she hasn't.
which would imply that there has to be 2 turns involved before
She
you
didn't.
lose
She didn't
rage.
attack though.
But if she started her rage this time and she doesn't attack next time, then she loses it.
Didn't she get hit on her last turn? As the opportunity?
No, she ended up disengaging.
Yeah.
Oh.
The phrase "since your last turn" kind of, I mean, rule it how you want. You're the DM, but that's what I would call into question.
Well, I think it's implying that this is your last turn. If your turn ends, you haven't. Well,
If it was this turn, it'd be this turn.
that's fine. I'll look it up later. I'll look it up on break, and I'll retcon if need be. But
Okay.
For now, we'll say that if you were to rage, it would end because you screamed and then didn't hit anything.
Okay.
But I'll take a look at it on our break.
Colette is going to yell at Cliff and say, "Thanks for not letting her run away," and use that to cast Healing Word.
Who do you cast? Oh, you're casting
on
it on.
Cliff.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
me?
damn good healing word.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
Mine
take,
did 16. You didn't say anything.
I'm going to take the dodge action. That's because you're
You're a life cleric.
it's your job. And is there? Can I click a button to take the dodge action?
You want to do? I'll just roll a disadvantage against you.
Okay. Yeah, dodge action.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
You know, this one's going to shoot past and down. And he's going to go after Cliff. These are relatively.
Why, dickhead?
Because
There's 2 people next to me.
Because they're relatively smart. And what's the number 1 rule? Take out the
Kill the
healer.
The medic,
Flag.
yeah.
You're just a dick.
Oh
Gotta go
no!
after Doc.
If I was a dick, I wouldn't have simplified this weapon of theirs.
No,
It was way fucking worse. But I don't know why he's rolling a disadvantage, but I'm rolling with it.
Hey,
And also, I believe, Tim, you are no longer poisoned. If you want to remove that for yourself. And that is going to end his turn.
Thank you.
You see them getting winded as, like Cliff, you see him getting winded as he is, swinging at you.
when did how? Explain.
His attacks seem to be going just a bit slower.
A bit slower.
Yeah, and Colette? Come here, big boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll at a disadvantage, but he still missed.
Sure.
So, no worries there. This guy seems to be winded, and oddly
He only
takes
attacked
one.
once.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Colette would notice that.
Yeah. Oh, plus I still had Sanctuary. He missed, so it doesn't matter, but I still have Sanctuary.
Ah, well, I'll roll it just out of shits and giggles. Does he get it? 20?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Cliff.
Yes, sir. I'm fucking burning through these fucking things. What do I have left? Okay. Okay. I didn't.
Didn't
I
what?
thought I could move it. Can I just go like right here? Like I wanted to move. I wanted it to be so to hit those two, but I thought I could place it.
No, Spirit Guardians is centered on you.
Yeah. So can I move there then?
It's one of my favorite spells. But yeah, that's fine.
Same.
And I will designate Tim as an enemy. No, I'm just kidding.
Specifically his cannon.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean,
that's
fair.
that. How's everybody looking?
We got some barely injured. Worst looking one right now is a Miku.
Miku's got rage, so I'm not too worried yet. Okay. I'm gonna try and top myself off with a potion bonus action.
Okay.
Let me go to
I-
inventory.
I assume yours are angelic looking.
They are, of course. So what is that? 2d4 plus 4?
2d4
No.
plus 2, I believe.
2d4 plus 2.
Should say on the potion, too.
That's true. Didn't even fucking look at that.
If I'm wrong, please correct me.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Okay.
Oh shit.
Well,
Nice.
just fucking okay then.
Life cleric, maybe.
That had nothing to do with you being alive.
I'm sorry. I guess by spirit guardians, you would see just emanating from Cliff. You would just see very beautiful figments and glimpses of Sune.
Fireflies are shooting out of your ass like Orbeez.
Yep.
All right. That's
Don't they need to make a wisdom save
Start of
and
their
take
turn.
damage? It says enter for the first time
They
or start their turn.
It's like a forceful thing. So they didn't enter it. You placed it on them.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it works better when they go after me, but still,
Yeah,
they're still gonna get hit.
I've been corrected on this many a times, and
Nope. Makes sense.
okay. Oh,
now Baldur's Gate 3 will tell you otherwise, but
okay.
you know it is what it is.
Baldur's Gate 3 is a little weird.
Yeah, a little weird sometimes.
I can go there. Attack that guy. Oh.
The
Wait.
excitement that
fucking
you
go.
have. Goes back.
Actually, wait, I didn't have advantage anymore. Why did it?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just odd with the way it does advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had advantage, so it would have been a miss.
That's fine. I'm not
Uh,
sure why it's doing it, but maybe it's something
Yeah.
they've got. Whatever. Just allow it. I'm gonna allow it to happen.
Okay, well, it is 7 points force damage, and it's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
Boop.
So hopefully you can move a little better. And then I will.
Yeah, my guys
I-
are all rolling at disadvantage for some reason. So, or one is, but the other one isn't. So I don't understand why, but I'm not gonna argue it.
And then I will cast Fog Cloud.
So, just above the table,
Mhm.
you remember the conditions that are on top of this mountain?
Wind.
Oh, we still have the wind. That's right.
So again, I don't want to steal your stuff, and I mean,
Yeah.
you can obviously feel this wind, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're okay with me, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna haphazardly steal your spell points. So go ahead, give yourself that spell point back, and if there's something else you would rather do.
Yeah, I'll just cast and not use the spell point. I'll throw down. Actually, yeah, I will. I guess take back the spell point because I'll cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Okay. He does succeed.
All right, nice. And then I will end my turn. That's all.
Right. I'm going to.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Miku, give
Wait.
me a
Go ahead.
perception
Go
check.
ahead, it's your turn. Yeah.
Ten.
You know, these outfits seem vaguely familiar to you, but you're just having a hard time placing exactly where it's at. Maybe it's the heat of battle. Maybe you're just really thinking about raging right now, and it's just clouding your judgment. But they do look familiar.
I have a feeling that this might be a gotcha. So I'm gonna say Miku is doing non-lethal because she learned her lesson from last time. And this is when she rage. I'm not gonna click it again because that button has resources already been excused. So attacking the one in front of her, going for non-lethal.
Okay.
My TV just turned
Make-
on randomly.
make sure you
in my
target
room.
it.
That was cool.
Right.
That was fucking freaky.
Well, that's double click.
T.
Okay.
Well, it's because you got Ghost, Cliff.
Dude, don't even fucking say that shit, dude. I don't like ghosts. I don't like.
Dirty
I can't
20.
watch scary movies.
Okay.
I will get a hotel room.
You cast Spirit Guardians, and the ghosts heard you, and now they want to come play with you.
Dude, it was off and it turned on. It's been off for a
Okay.
week.
Yeah, Miku, that hits. That hits real good.
Second attack hit misses.
Yes, ma'am. Don't you have some additional damage? Actually, no.
They-
It looks like it already took that into account. The 1d6.
Yep, unfortunately the axe rolled min damage
Ooh.
on that one.
Oh, Miku, I'm so sorry. That's
Yeah, that sucks, but
it's now showing injured though. If that's any consolation.
yeah, these things aren't as scary as we thought they were. End turn.
Did you just call my guys easy?
We thought this was a deadly encounter, but it's something we can handle. That's good game design.
Going to take advantage of the space and go ahead and move away. And then I'm going to be like, here, hold this for me. And cast Flaming Sphere. Lose my Sanctuary. I will need a Dexterity saving throw.
He fails.
All right. I'll take the 8 damage. And that will end my turn.
He So real quick before the damage technically takes place, he is going to use his uncanny dodge
Okay.
to have that damage that you did to him.
Okay. 4.
Yes, sir. And that was a dexterity saving throw?
It was.
Where is this?
It is, for some reason, adding my spellcasting modifier.
It actually takes no damage. Told you I was saving my reactions.
There you go.
And this just stays going forever, right? Until you lose concentration?
Yes. So Miku no longer has Spider Climb. I'm no longer Sanctuaried. And this keeps going until I lose concentration. It is calculating the damage incorrectly, though.
For which one?
Because it's only supposed to be 2d6, and it's doing 2d6 plus my spellcasting.
Oh. That's probably because your spell has it. Let's take a look. Just for future reference, I can... This Flaming Sphere?
Yep.
Edit. Details. 2d6 saving throw. Huh. That's odd. Shouldn't be taking it. According to what it says on here.
We'll just manually take it off
Yeah,
in the future.
not a big deal. Not a big deal. Automation. Cliff. Come here, my pretty.
Give me some wisdom saves.
He already did it. He failed. He took 17 damage.
Oh. Didn't show up for me.
Sorry, I will pop this out so that you can see it.
Gotcha.
But yes, he took 17 damage. He's now near death. And he is coming for you.
Which one? Oh, near death boy?
Why did it... I don't think a 15 would have hit you anyhow, huh?
No.
You know, so, doesn't really matter. Yeah, it definitely seems winded. He's only getting off one attack. This guy took half of that. But we will reveal that so that you...
Fucking D8 are rolling good.
Yeah. But he can tell where the where this is coming from since it's centered on you. And he's gonna come after you as well. Getting out of that fucking sphere of anger and hatred.
It just continues to be in my angelic fucking wind tunnel.
Alright. So what the... Alright, we are going to change that. You're gonna have to do this. He's still rolling at disadvantage for some reason. But you will take 17 damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I meant to do the other one. Sorry.
You get advantage on.
I still had my silvery barbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
You want to
And...
take the 17? It was a 6 and a 17. I'll just take the 17.
Yeah, sure.
Plus
that,
6.
that works. No, that works just fine. So you pass. You're not poisoned. But I am gonna need one more Constitution saving throw for your concentration. It'll be 10. The DC's 10.
10 DC.
Yeah, that's always the DC 10 on con checks.
Well,
Yeah.
10 is a minimum or half the damage.
I think I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
1. It doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
Not in this case. But I like it is a 1. So you get a nat 20 on it. I'd say that the next time you get to roll at advantage because your concentration save was just so goddamn high
For just a concentration check?
for just your concentration check.
Okay. I'll
You
take
get hit
that.
again.
Yeah.
Cliff,
It was my turn, though, baby.
it is.
Mika's like, there's something up with these guys. Try to take them alive.
One or both?
Both just to be safe.
Cliff kind of gives you a little smile. I think one's good.
He's like, I murder.
Why is it the person who is famous for cutting people in half the least murder happy member of this party?
In defense, that you have split just as
In
many
defense,
civilians in half.
this one fucked me up in the beginning.
Oh, the classic cleric combo.
Did it hit?
Here, well, that'll act weird on you. Go ahead and target one of them, and go ahead and hit with it with that spiritual weapon trident.
This is. Alright. Well, that didn't work.
Hey, it's not a bad combo though.
It's not. That did it.
Yeah, when you roll a 2d12 and you get 2 9s out of it. I mean, technically that's not what the roll was, but I'm going with that.
I'll just. I think does Cliff have a stat? No. I'll just like bolster myself, and just like, put all my focus and energy on this one, and just be like, "You're fucking next. Surrender."
Trimmer!
Chimmer.
I believe you were muted.
Let's go ahead and it'll be at disadvantage, but this thing could one-shot it, so it will force ballista attack.
It does have 25 hit points.
At disadvantage, 16 misses. Mine
Miku did call out to save one.
only has 15 hit points right now.
I can update that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should have. Or wait, how many levels of Artificer do you have?
I only have the beginning, so I have 3 and 2. So 15 should be right, I
Okay,
believe.
yeah. Never mind. I thought you were full Artificer for but a moment.
Mm-mm.
Then realized you were Wizard too.
Yeah, he's a little squeesh. And then I'll just hit it with a Mind Sliver.
Yeah, mind sliver it. Mind sliver the shit out of it.
Oh, that's weird. My hotkey's not working anymore. Let's try.
I usually just save them to the favorites.
But yeah, I'm in the favorites bar. I'm wondering, because I was probably on the Eldritch Cannon, that's why.
He does fail it.
6 psychic damage, and it'll take minus a d4. We'll just do it. Oh. Apparently, the Eldritch Cannon was excited and wanted to roll it.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it just happens. Maybe it's like what is it? It's not Scrabble.
Yeah.
It's that game. You press the little pop button and it just fucking pops.
Yeah.
You got one of those bounding on top of it, just reasons.
Exactly. But that.
Colette,
will,
I think you're muted as well.
Do it.
Sorry, the game is sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, Miku. Miku.
Okay. So, she knows that her caster friends did not have an easy way to do non-lethal damage. So she's gonna try to down this thing in a turn. So, to
I'm gonna move you
solve
for
that
just a
problem,
second
because you
so I can
definitely
put this above you, or it'll be hard to target. There you go.
Okay. So she's gonna reckless.
Okay. Let's see that advantage. You didn't roll at advantage.
I do not know why I did not roll a second time.
Do you
What? I don't think it might. Okay, with that roll, it might not matter.
just roll a d20 for me? I want to see if you nat 20 it. Oh, never mind.
Because you didn't remove your poison condition, so it just canceled.
Oh, yeah. Well, roll a nat 20 or roll a d20 for me. Okay. Nope, you did that thing you did. Okay. So how do you do it?
Well, this is non-lethal, so she's just knocking him straight on the forehead with the blunt side of the axe.
Okay. You do that thing. He is unconscious.
Everyone okay?
By the way, I want you to realize that you rolled max damage on both your great axe and on your radiant damage.
It is 100. 100 itself made up for your last turn.
A chosen one damage.
Yeah, I mean, I will say he's unconscious though. There's no way around that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You kicked
So,
his ass.
she's gonna take a look at him, and that's a mask, right? These are masked people, right?
Yes.
She's gonna
best way to
remove
describe
that
it.
mask.
Yeah.
Plague doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're wearing a plague doctor's mask. Because
Does he look like he's struggling to live? Because he's unconscious, but it's not lethal.
I mean, aside from the fact that now that she removed his mask, his beak is crushed.
So yep, this is an arrow cobra, or maybe a kanku, but more likely than not, it's an arrow cobra.
No, you would recognize him to be a bright.
Rich assholes. But rich assholes are often well informed, so we can figure out what the fuck is going on here.
So he's not rolling death saves.
No, it was non-lethal damage.
All right, I was gonna do spare the dying. That's why I asked.
Nope. If you could do spare the beak, that'd be great.
I don't have that spell yet.
All right.
That's greater restoration.
What do you guys do now?
Seems
Well-
like I wanna-
Yeah,
So the-
Emerald, do you need help? Seriously, Shirley?
No, he looks at him. I need you to back up until this whatever this is calms down.
But we don't
Fine.
even know what it is. We have to try and figure it out.
If I can't hold it, you will die.
And what of you, my new friend?
I'm an adult dragon. I could take at least one of these. You
Tim, just back up.
you will die. I need you to back up.
Oh, okay. Does this appear like an elemental kind of energy, or does it? How is it like manifesting, or is it just the arcs of lightning that we can tell?
By the way, who is watching the stream right now? Because I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
Are you watching the stream in the background?
What's going on?
Are you watching the stream in the background?
No.
Well, whoever is listening to the stream
That's
in
a
the background.
failed insight. If I think.
Yeah. Can we silence it? It's really weird to hear like a delay.
I thought it
echo.
was you, Daddy.
No, I don't have.
I
any
thought
of that
you
crap.
had it pulled up, but yeah, somebody's definitely watching it.
No, I got enough crap pulled up on my computer right now.
That or somebody has their volume coming from their laptop.
No, that's
or
way too
computer.
delayed.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, my headphones can be a little,
Weird.
yeah, temperamental. Hold on. Let me get these properly done. I have missed many. It has actually impacted the direction of one of my games because of these freaking headphones, but it should be fixed now, right?
Yes, it is.
Nope.
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, so did I miss any lines? Because that did screw with my audio a bit.
Okay, so you could hear it too, huh? All right. No, I don't think it messed with any of your lines. This guy is obviously very unconscious right now, taking a great axe to the face. Emerald.
Yeah, I'm gonna time up.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
I'll spend some time.
I forgot
doing it
I
since
had
he's
this.
unconscious. So if that helps with the DC.
I mean,
And
this is
serious Emerald.
the sleight of hand is really just to see if you do a bowline knot or a bowline loop or a bow tie. So bow tie. Yeah.
I thought it might have been for like how tight I got him, like if he could escape.
No, more like the knot.
Okay.
It's really not too much to that. While you were doing that, the portal seems to calm down, and the shield comes down. That could have gone really bad.
Well, luckily you have the Knights of the Order here.
Seems like whatever these guys have is specialized against dragons and not so much against everything else. Which is very curious because these guys came straight from Kazakh. How do any of them know anything enough about dragons to have specific poisons against them?
I don't have any idea how anybody could have knowledge of dragons from your homeworld.
Miku, what was in that tent? I saw you go over there.
Just a nurse looking after previous victims of these assassins, I assume.
Are they poisoned? Or are they
Poison, basically.
okay? I'm gonna go over there.
Okay.
You guys can handle this guy, right? I assume.
He is unconscious right now, very easy to handle.
I tied him up, so he's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that tent.
Okay. I will. We'll put you off screen. Does anybody else
Yep.
go to the tent?
You know, Miku will come over. Why not?
Okay.
Somebody's gotta watch that guy.
Yeah. Who's watching the tied up guy?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Okay. Tim, what are you doing?
I guess he's trying to catalog everything that just happened with the portal. Um, Kalak, can you get rid of his weapon?
Oh, naturally. I'm pretty sure that's the first thing Cliff did.
Yeah.
Was it?
Nope.
Oh, well, if Cliff didn't do it, I'll do it.
I mean, he's tied up.
I will.
Better safe than sorry.
I will loot the weapon
And
and search the body for like poison.
Yeah, I was gonna say
vials.
out of game. Loot the whole body.
Loot the
He
body.
probably has multiple fucking weapons.
As you search the body, you
Yes,
come across
35
two
daggers.
zippers on his arms.
I took his fly down.
Okay, those two zippers reveal wings.
Oh,
Oh, I should tie those up too. Out of game.
Miku can fly too.
Yeah, it's an Aarakocra.
Do you want me to break its wings?
Jesus.
How about you clip them?
I don't have scissors.
Just tie them together.
All right, fine. I'll tie them together.
You're not deboning a chicken here.
Just went through this. We just went through
This
this
could be the perfect opportunity for me to make a blow.
dissolving dead body.
But I just want to verify where everyone's at. So Colette and Tim are staying out here while Cliff and Miku head towards the tent.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to shoot over to the tent real quick. And we will come back to you guys shortly. You guys will be in the scene, but you're not here.
Hi.
Huh?
Yes?
Are these two air cockers? Are they probably poisoned?
Dragons. They're dragons.
They're both emerald dragons. One is not with us. He was the first to fall. And he,
But this one is poisoned.
that one is very much not. This one, we're not sure what afflicts them. We see no external injuries. I forgot that covered poisoned. Well, alrighty then. Yeah.
You would see as Cliff kind of shines like this beautiful white light over him that it also it hurts him a little bit.
So his breathing becomes a bit steadier. He's still very unconscious. What exactly did you do?
I took away his poison with a little bit of a restoration spell.
I've simply been able to sustain him through healing spells.
You don't have access to lesser restoration?
I did not believe him to be... to need such a thing. I just thought he was in pain.
Well, I know that the ones who attacked us out there, I'm sure my friend here told you about, they were using poison weapons, so I kind of just took it on a whim and thought, hell, why not try? I mean, it hurt me a little bit because I'm out of my juice, but
My juice.
If it saves him, then that's one more life saved.
Well, I thank you. He's been through quite the ordeal. He's a
I could
young
wake him.
dragon.
I could wake him up if you want. What's his name? You know?
Emerald.
What's his adjective name?
I'm not sure. He didn't tell me.
Let's call him Young Emerald for now.
If I heal him, will he wake up?
Probably not for a few hours.
What is your name? Miss
Copper.
Copper?
And your adjective?
Nurse.
Nurse Copper. Gotcha.
Do you have a way to bring this one back to us? He's been gone for many weeks.
No, I don't have. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of power yet.
It's a shame.
I can preside over him in prayer and make sure that his soul passes on to where it needs to go.
He was the first to fall. We thought that maybe natural causes, storm, something.
It sounds like you could use an autopsy, actually. Did you use a spell to preserve his body as best you could, or did whatever happened just happen to keep his body like this?
We were told through the grapevine that he had died. There was nothing we could do to preserve his body by the time we arrived.
Well, you were working with such little information. Don't take it hard on yourself. I hope you don't.
Yeah, so this body has clearly been rotting a bit, right?
Yeah. There's definitely a distinct smell. I was trying to search over the body to see if I could find wounds, but unfortunately, nature has its ways of hiding such things.
Is this dragon it's in the form of an Aarakocra, right?
Yes.
Since this guy died in the visage of my species, it's possible I might notice something you haven't. May I have permission to check it, to do a brief autopsy as best I can?
Yes, you may.
And she will activate her hat time number 3.
You're really liking that hat. No, I'm happy.
I mean, yeah, you gave me a thing that lets Riku, with her 1 intelligence modifier, be effective at the thing I designed her to do. Thank you.
Listen, you never know when you homebrew something if the player is going to absolutely love it or if it's going to be so situationally based that they forget they have it. So, and I made that. So the fact that you're using it, it makes me happy.
Ooh, good. 27.
Okay. So you don't see any external wounds. But what you do find is a letter.
Let's take a look at that letter.
Let's see if I can find exactly what this says. Because I did not put it in there. So it is actually addressed to you.
Me specifically. Okay.
It says, "Shadows gather. Find those you trust. Together you can face the coming storm." Signed, Renho.
That means one of these people was sent by her. That's the only way to get it to me.
No. Could have thrown it through the portal. Or watched Stargate.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So there's a coming storm, and seeing the brights are coming through, and they're developing poisons against these dragons. None of this bodes well. I wish she was less cryptic.
You assume they made poison specifically for the dragons. Also, as you guys are standing here, you will notice that the skies are beginning to clear. I am going to go ahead and go back to the Skybound Gate real quick, see what the others are doing.
Oh, I just want to do one quick
Oh,
thing. That's
absolutely.
Okay. I wanted to come over here, and I'm going to perform kind of a last rites little passing for him. Just, Sune, got him wherever he is. Make sure he's all right. Make sure he needs to be where he needs to be. In
Give me
Sune, we trust.
Way to read off a dollar bill. No,
Do have one sitting
go
right
ahead
here.
and give me a religion check. You almost, you kind of feel like your words have reached her.
All right, I'll take that. Cliff, you'd see Cliff kind of tears up a little bit.
Oh.
Little rock droplets falling out of his eyes.
Yeah.
All right, Miku, did you have anything else you want to do while you were in here, or can I switch over to the portal?
Yeah, I think it's safe to switch over to.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I don't want to cut anybody off, but I got
no.
FaceTime.
One more thing. Just work. We don't gotta switch back. Copper, Nurse Copper, can you please, when he awakes, will you let me know? We'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit.
Okay, I appreciate it. You've been most helpful.
Yeah, of course. Yes, it's my job.
All right, and what were you two doing out here while these two were in the med shack?
Looting the body.
Fucking scavengers.
Well,
All right.
I was told to confiscate his weapon,
Yeah.
and I want to find, other than his wings, what else is going on here?
You would find a short bow, a short sword, and studded leather armor on him.
And I will have been paranoid now. Like, paranoia is at a 10, which is great. So he's just continuously 20-foot cube by 20-foot cube casting alarms around us.
All right. I'll say with the amount of time they were in the tent, you've gotten... Are you ritually casting them, or are you just casting them?
Yeah, so 11 minutes per.
I'll say you've gotten off one so far.
Okay.
So I would also like to inspect the sword. I would like to see if it is some sort of, and I'll use detect magic to see if it's got some sort of magic on it, or if it was like it had poison put on it.
It was dipped.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to... Nothing seems to radiate magic from this creature.
Okay.
The portal does seem to spring up, but
Yeah.
I think that was kind of obvious.
And I don't detect. I don't find any sort of like poison vial or anything on their person.
How dare this thing? Sorry. That popped up again. I don't know why. No, you see an empty vial on him, but you don't see, it's pretty much empty outside of maybe a drop or two.
Okay. Well, I will keep that just in case there's an opportunity to do any kind of testing on it in the future.
Okay.
And then I'll keep this up, but I'm tired of seeing the animation, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, no,
Turn it
that's fine. That I do the same thing. Let it stay up for about 20 seconds, and then bye. It's a cool animation, but yeah, it can be distracting.
Other than that, just kind of.
You want to give me an alchemist tools check?
I will absolutely do that.
Do you have or is it
I do
alchemist
have
tools you have?
alchemist tools.
Okay. If you got it, show me that beautiful bean footage.
There we go.
God, I wish I had a lot more information for you, but no. You can definitely tell, like this is definitely poison, but you can't place the ingredients from your home world, and you can't place the ingredients from Oob. This has definitely been something that's been homebrewed in Kazakh
Okay.
or some other portal, but it's definitely not. Doesn't seem native to Oob, and does not seem native to your planet.
Okay. And then I would obviously just be like paying attention to see if they regain consciousness. And if they don't, and I'm done inspecting the body and yada yada yada, then I would pull out a sharpening stone and a boning knife, just for in case someone decides to let me dissect the wing and take the bone.
I want those hollow bones. If Miku won't give it to me.
Give me a bone.
All right. Yeah. No. I'd say this guy is going to be unconscious for quite a bit. She did a hell of a lot of damage. In fact, he is probably going to be out for about 4 hours.
Okay.
I feel this is a good time for a break.
We're actually coming to a close.
Oh,
for
okay,
the-
so we're just gonna end early.
Well, yeah, for the night. Like, I got sidetracked by the fight, and we just ended up not breaking. And you guys are coming to the conclusion of this area.
I'm fine skipping with the break. Skipping the break.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a
Yeah.
break. You gotta go pee or something. I mean, by all means.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
right.
I just wanted to get a snack, but but I'll just wait.
Yeah, no worries. My apologies for doing it. Definitely got distracted by that fight. They started off hitting really fucking hard.
You got
Yeah,
excited.
I know.
I did.
You got excited. He was like, "I'm gonna kill someone."
You're probably thinking I took it easy on you. No, they had so many a day, multi-attacks, so I just used them up front. Yeah, he's definitely out. Tim, you're just placing down alarms? Paranoia?
After the first alarm, I think he is a little curious. And once Cliff's back, particularly, because he might ask for Cliff to be on standby.
Also, your Eldritch Cannon has stopped sparking,
Oh, that's good. That's neat.
but Sir Carrot Big Nog has gotten closer.
And now, like with that calmer, if Mr. Emerald will let me, I want to try and cast Identify as a ritual on the ring
Sure.
that had the runes.
Sure. You talk about on like the devices, or are you talking about?
Where the shimmering sigils were.
This,
Right.
or-
The three shimmering devices that were
Yeah.
hidden. Yeah. If you wish to do
So
that,
to
we
do
can-
this, you'll see like Tim take out just a typical knife and almost surgically cut along the wrist, close to the artery, but it seems very precise. And as he does, the blood will flow out and then briefly take the shape of what looks to be a pearl,
a blood
and then
pearl.
quickly turns to dust.
Okay. Let's see that damage.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Wizards are such fanatics.
right?
Do we have anyone viewing? Tell us if you think he's a fanatic.
Fanatical. Ooh, okay. For once, the low rolls are good.
I mean, that's less than average.
Yeah, no, that's good in this case. I'll take it. So that puts me at 19. Oh, apparently. Oh, it still thinks I have the fog.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, So you'd get pretty much the same results. It seems like it has a mana battery in it. It has it. I'm trying to think of how to word this. It seems to affect frequencies. So think of it like I don't know, a solar flare. You know, it's disruption. Sorry, I wish I could give you much better description. I'm just not very wordy at the moment.
No, you're good. It's something to go off of.
But yes, it seems like the three of them were working in tandem to cause some form of disruption.
Interesting. It seems that they were causing just disruption throughout the airspace. I wonder if that also was targeting for the dragons.
Could have
I mean,
been.
they didn't detect it, so I mean, I don't know how you hide something from one particular race of beings, but anything's possible, I suppose.
Does it look like it's done? It's not going to do it again?
I mean, it's inactive at the moment. Was I able to indicate any form of like activation
No,
if it had like?
you were able, or you guys were able to deactivate it through the use of the riddles or the magic words, but not so much with
The numbers,
activating it.
What do they mean? The numbers.
It doesn't seem to have a spell class associated with it, though. Seems almost like raw magic.
Interesting. The Aarakocra must have a unique way of casting outside the properties of identify. But have you been able to indicate anything from their poison? Could we replicate it? You know, to be able to counteract it.
I mean, given some time, I got to figure out what the ingredients are. The ingredients, I don't think they're from Oob or anywhere that I've been. So I think figuring out what the ingredients are going to be maybe require a trip to an exotic goods place. I don't know.
Or maybe a master chemist, if we can find one.
Potentially.
Were you able
Um,
to get a sample or collect a little bit?
The smallest of tiniest of samples. It's not much.
So it's
to
kind of
work
like we got to find the right person.
with. Yeah, exactly that.
uh, hmm.
Did you recork the vial?
Of course.
Okay, got to
Wouldn't
double
be
check.
so wasteful.
I drink it.
I mean, technically, you can drink snake venom, can't you?
That's
You're
venom.
fine.
This is poison.
That's true.
If the difference is if you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If
Venomous.
it bites you and you die, it's venomous.
If I bite myself and I die, is that just kinky?
That's
I
venom,
think that means that
venomous. That's venom
you
point.
haven't been brushing your teeth enough.
Oh,
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Venomous. That's venomous.
Yes, I'm very venomous.
Uveitis.
Yeah. So, are you guys coming out of the med tent then, or is Miku
Yeah.
staying in the med tent?
No,
came
she's
out.
gonna leave.
Because I don't feel like waiting 4 hours. I'll say you guys have. I assume you would wait around
Yep.
Yeah,
as
because I want to wait around for that dragon to wake up too.
Birdman is going to retake his post.
Now with time to kill him, cast many alarms.
Yeah.
Just curious, what specific kind of tropical bird is Birdman?
He is an Aarakocra, but green.
Okay. I'll just picture him as a green Budgerizer.
So what you have noticed from all the dragons is that when they take a form, they always have some
Oh, okay.
form or another that represents their color.
Oh, no, no, no. I was talking about the actual Aarakocra, not the
Oh,
dragon.
no, I mean he's not an exotic bird. I forget how you describe the brights, but he is a bright.
Colorful.
Yeah, I don't have a specific. I just assumed white when I heard brights. So we can go with dyed feathers black
Okay.
because undercover.
The difference between bright and ashen is that the ashens are like common songbirds, and the brights are all brightly colored birds. Not necessarily tropical. Like I think a blue jay might qualify as a bright. It's about saturation,
He's a
not
cardinal.
about white. Okay,
I
sure.
can't give you blue jay. I'll give you a cardinal.
Oh, Colette, did you check its, I guess, beak, not teeth, for any a suicide capsule of any kind? These agents don't like to answer questions for some reason.
Birds don't have teeth.
Yeah, that's why I said a beak. God, you never listen.
Did you see what Miku did to it? It couldn't close its beak if it wanted to.
That is an accurate statement. I did have a plan for one, but yeah, not with that fucking hit.
If you wanna stick your hand in its mouth, you're welcome to search it.
I get that you can't tell this person's gender, but this
You
is a
would.
sapient. Yeah,
You
yes,
would be able to tell. These three wouldn't be able to tell.
But what is this person's gender?
It is a female.
Okay, she is. She is. This is a her, but please do not refer to my people as an it.
Actually, because I don't want to do the voice, I'm going to make it male. Sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well,
I can't hear the others. Is that supposed to be happening?
I think they're just being quiet, letting you do your thing.
Okay, Jess.
They are beginning to stir.
I will hold them down, even though they're bound by my bow tie.
Good evening, my fine gentlemen.
Well, good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello.
Cliff, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you would notice this. It's going to be very difficult for this thing to talk. Regardless of what you guys do, it's missing half its beak is just fractured and fucked up.
Does anybody have any writing material?
Miku hands him a page from his journal and a pen.
I'm sure a healing spell would mend it if you so chose to go that route, or you can continue to go your route of writing.
You're a son of a bitch.
I'm not the one who smacked it in the face with an axe the size of my fucking body. Yeah, I'll say eight healing is able to fix beak. It's like fixing a tooth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toothache, at least.
A broken tooth at a minimum.
Anyway, good evening, fine gentlemen. What do you have to say for yourself?
He looks at you and Ashen spits on the ground.
You might want to consider how much disrespect you want to show me given the position you're in.
And exactly what are you gonna do? Kill me?
At this point, Colette will how he'll take the wing and he'll run his hand along the bone in the wing. And be like, yeah, this will make a fine blow dart.
Give me an
You're
intimidation
still
check.
alive. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a good roll.
Guidance.
Intimidation.
Me.
We are using.
Man. Let's see that guidance.
Oh, come on.
Use your
See,
thing.
this sprite is
I mean-
sprite is unfamiliar with the session's running gag, so there's little impact on him.
I mean, you're trying to be intimidating, but really, you're just massaging its wing, and it feels really good.
Oh, tickle, 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 tickle.
Is he into it?
I think he is.
Well.
Colette, stop. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Yeah.
Cliff will just point its head towards the other one. The one that's head that I blew up.
Okay.
I may be a life cleric, but there are worse things than death. And I can continue your pain until I deem it necessary to give you unto my lord.
I will give you all one more attempt at an intimidation check. It'll be a straight roll, but I'll let you decide who wants to do it.
Okay, let's see who has intimidation proficiency, if anyone. That Miku would qualify, even with her negative. Oh, sorry, that
As she
was,
rolls
I did
just a
not mean
strength
to-
saving throw, because reasons.
Miku says, "Fuck you! I'll roll what I want."
Fuck you! I lift up this rock.
Now I'm going to. If Miku does the intimidation.
Just starts doing fucking sets in front of him. Just fucking boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so
Do you even lift,
Miku's
bro?
Miku's got a +2. Who else has modifiers?
Not Colette.
Nope. I do have a modifier. It just goes the wrong way.
Tim and Cliff.
And if anyone wants to use their inspiration, if anybody still has one.
I do still have one. I'm still not sure it's worth it for me to roll it.
Fair enough. But does anyone else have a positive intimidation roll modifier?
Wow, so much charisma.
Okay. I'm guessing the answer is no.
Also, Colette, you're welcome to give your DM inspiration if you so choose to. I don't want anyone thinking that they have to hold on to it. You can always give your inspiration to whoever you want. You don't have to.
You know what? It is DM inspiration. I forgot that. It's not regular inspiration.
It's
I'll just
critical
use-
inspiration.
Yeah, I'll just use my critical inspiration. And I'll pick 2.
Okay, let's do that. It is a nat 20, so I believe that is a 20
19.
for you.
It's a
Plus a
19.
D4.
So
Plus the D4?
Yeah, did you already roll it? No. Okay.
21.
Oh, actually, you did roll it. It's a 2. Okay, so a 22. Because I don't apply negatives to the
Okay.
nat 20 thing. I will apply it to the dirty 20. Or I'm sorry, not the dirty 20. The lowest you can roll with that is a 20.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's what it was. Yeah. So as you are gently massaging this creature, you know, and it is starting to like almost soften up. You grab its wing and start applying pressure. It's not enough to break its wing, but it is definitely enough to make it feel like you're almost breaking its wing.
I would break your wing, but I don't want to ruin my blow dart.
What do you want to know? Stop it. What do you want to know?
All right, whatever she asked.
who are you? Who are you working for? How do you know how to poison creatures? By all rights, you shouldn't know anything about.
And what are the ingredients to the poison?
I don't make the poison.
What's your name?
We don't
What
have
is
a
your
name.
name? What is your
I haven't
class?
had a name for years.
What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow?
I shall name you Fluffy
You're-
McFluffagus.
Is it European?
No, it's an African swallow.
Every time.
Are
If
you
it
in
weren't
danger?
for my
Damn,
bright
the danger.
lore, I would totally make this guy a swallow right now for the lulz. But no, a swallow would probably be an ashen kind of bird.
Did you just say for the lulz?
Yep.
For the lols.
Oh my god.
Way to bring
Sorry.
back the vine.
I am a
Good
millennial,
stop.
okay?
Her world is actually from the 90s and early 2000s. It's cool.
Soon she'll be texting Law
Okay.
in the Discord chat.
She also
Okay.
has Surge in her world.
Oh.
Surgeon Bolt.
All right.
Okay.
What's up, Miku?
How much do you know about Oob? Let's start with that nameless one.
I don't know anything about Oob. I just know what I was told to prepare.
And
His
what
name
was
is-
that?
I had to destabilize the gate.
To prevent people from running away, right?
Yes. I can't. How can we keep slave labor if everybody keeps running here?
Purge went in a different direction, I see. Still evil, but practical, I guess. So, what if you don't know what's beyond here? Why is what you're doing so effective on these dragons? Is that just a random quirk of fate?
That was just luck. We made a strong poison. It just happened to be effective against these ones.
They're questions we could ask him. And I'm guessing you work for Hawkchi, right?
He turns his beak away from you, like he's not trying to say anything.
I think that's answer enough. Let's see what else we can ask him.
What's your favorite color? Ask him that.
Mr. Feather McFeatherington.
His name was Robert Paulson.
You don't need... My name's irrelevant. The one you should worry about is Vesper.
Who's Vesper?
She's the one who's going to bring your doom.
Okay, would Miku recognize that name, actually?
No,
I'm guessing that... Yeah, okay.
not off the top of your head, no.
Is she your boss?
Not really.
Is she your dominatrix?
Think of her as a more advanced me.
More advanced to you? So like,
I'm just...
I don't mean no offensive, but you're stupid. Where are you from?
No. I'm just lower rung.
I mean, you got caught by us, so I mean, that's what that says about you.
Killed a dragon, didn't I?
Oh, because you snuck up on it and had a special weapon. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Whoop-de-doo.
You don't even know the ingredients for.
And you didn't even know how impressive that was until you got here. You...
Knowing or not knowing, I killed a dragon.
So did we. You don't hear us bragging about it.
Technically, you guys haven't.
Yeah, you don't fucking know that.
that's you wanna try
Give
to
a shit if you
deceive
know
him?
it. I don't give a fuck if who knows it.
Yeah, try to deceive him. Give me a deception roll. Not a particularly high DC. Yeah. You killed a dragon.
It's a white one.
Still have a thing against us sprites, huh, Ashen?
I know this is confusing, but like,
I know, but I figure white is as bright as you can get, so I'm considering them brights.
that means that that highlights the arbitrary nature of racism perfectly. Because if you think of a white bird, you're almost certainly going to think of a dove, and a dove is the exact same species as a rock pigeon like Miku. So that's kind of how racism works. There is no real difference. It's just
That's
cultural bullshit.
that's fine. I mean, I'm trying to make it easy for me to understand instead of trying to think of tropical birds because I don't know shit about birds. Okay, so we're gonna go with good old fashioned standard racism. Different color.
Are you? Is it just this portal you're fucking with, or is it the other ones?
You'll find out soon enough.
I think you can tell me now.
I think you'll find out.
Why would
You want to start making that blow gun, Claire?
Oh yeah, I've been
All right.
itching for an opportunity to debone this wing.
I think
Give
you can
me-
start now.
What is the strength on that rope?
It's a DC. You need a DC 17 to burst out of rope. Strength check.
Does it require a dex check either, or is it like one or the other?
I believe if it's just, they only give you the burst. So if you're trying to burst out of it, sleight of hand would be a different thing. I think you just have to decide that.
And what was the DC on that rope?
To burst it is 17. Sleight of hand, I don't know for knots. They only have that for like cuffs.
I feel this one might be a
I grab him.
You wouldn't notice right away.
If he's bursting out of the rope,
In front of them.
he's not
Well-
slithering out of it. He's bursting out of it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Think of it, it happens at the same time. You're welcome to give me a athletics check.
Miku is the one interrogating him and is also the barbarian, so I think she will try to grab him.
Okay, you both can give me one.
Freaking lag. If I rolled twice, it's because of lag. Sorry.
That's fine.
Thank you. Oh, Cliff gave me guidance. Great.
Okay.
Oh wow!
20.
So he rolled a 22 on his acrobatics to avoid your
That
grapple.
guidance was a while ago. It shouldn't have applied.
It's fine. Either
Doesn't
way,
matter anyway.
so he goes to take off. In fact, because of your dodge, he is able to use a. I'm sorry. He uses something called skirmisher and is able to shoot towards the skies using half of his movement. Yeah, Cliff. That'll do it.
Which direction did he head?
Well, straight up and then hit by a guiding bolt, straight back down as the body hits the ground. That was a good goddamn guiding bolt. Holy shit.
How did Cliff get advantage though?
I don't know. It wouldn't.
It's too cool not to.
Yeah,
happen.
that's fine. It's a pretty fucking epic way to end it, as Cliff just keeps chipping at his fucking health. But yeah.
Sorry, Miku, were you done with him?
Well, he was gonna run away, so even if I wasn't.
Yeah, I kind of figured that we didn't want him to run away.
I did.
Do you have one of those things where you can talk to his corpse? Because they still need to like you to answer questions.
I could bring him back.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it.
Do you have
him
it?
living another?
I don't know if he was dead yet.
Oh, you hit him with 36. He had 8 hit points, and
he fell to the ground after.
Yeah, pretty sure he's fucking dead. And normally NPCs don't get, death saving throws.
That's true.
So
this isn't my son.
Yeah. So you guys have been left with some questions.
I need to fucking rest.
We will we'll go ahead and rest on the next session. You guys have a hell of a next session.
We do.
But Miku, Hokchi has been haunting you, or has come back to haunt you. You have found out that there is something going on in this world. Something that has followed you here.
One last thing, if I could ask.
Sure.
I didn't get to see a direction that it's heading. Which way was he looking?
Well, he was just taking off. He hadn't even had
He
time.
shot up.
Yeah, he shot up. He was going to continue to go up into the air before he left.
Oh.
I had every intention of using his bonus action.
That's why
action.
As soon as you said that he lifted up, I shot.
Yeah.
I had that shit ready.
He had his reaction to move. He had his cunning action to move. He had his action to move and his movement. He was going to fucking take off. And he was heading straight up into the air. That was my plan from the beginning. If you guys didn't do anything, then maybe I would have come up with a direction. But at this point, he was just shooting straight up.
It happened so fast. He was just trying to get up. Cliff shot immediately.
To give you an idea, after this, he would have been 175 feet away from you.
Miku.
She would have caught him.
Go chase him.
She's not capable of catching him.
I think he's an Aarakocra rogue, and as of yet, Miku is not.
Fuck, can you imagine Aarakocra fucking monk?
Just,
gone. Zoom.
I've looked at the builds; they're terrifying. But yes, so this is where we're gonna call it tonight. I am going to go ahead and do our outro, and I will meet you guys in our Discord.
Thanks for watching.
In about 3 minutes. Yeah, I had a really good time on this episode, so I hope everybody else did too.
Yep.
Cool. I'll see you all over there.
As we close the curtain, step back from the fight, the dungeon's echoes fade into the night. Step Daddy here with one last shout. Reflect on the journey, what's it all about? Farewell, my crew, till the strings pull once more.